How do we troubleshoot a logic error using break mode and the watch window? I'm going to use my calculator program as a demonstration here. I purposely put an error in here that hopefully we can find relatively easily. This calculator is supposed to be able to take multiple calculations, so if I were to say 52 and then subtract 12 from that, that would give me 40, and then I want to divide 40 by 2. So when I hit the division operator, I should see 40 displayed because that's what 12 from 52 would be. But I didn't get that. Not only did I not get that, but when I go and divide that by 2, I would want to end up with 20, but when I hit equals, I get 6 instead because I just divided 12 by 2. So my logic error is in there somewhere. Let's go find my logic error. So let me turn this off and we're going to go to code. Now to start break mode, we have to set a break point. We have to establish where in here we're going to go into break mode. So let's take a look. I know it's happening. It's not registering that third operator. So let's take a look. Button input, that's not it. Where would be a good place to start? I'm going to start with the operator. So I'm going to put operator starts on line 34. I'm going to click in the gray area, and that sets the break point. The break point is where we go into break mode once we're running. So let's take a look. 52, and then I imagine we're going to go into break mode here very quickly as soon as I hit minus. Now you see the yellow, it's highlighted in yellow. This is we are in break mode at this point. The yellow indicates the next line to execute. I'm going to use my hotkeys, but just so you can see over here, these step into, step over, and step out. I'm going to be stepping into. You can see my hotkey is F8. I believe the computer's in the classroom. I believe F11, if I'm not mistaken, is the hotkey to step into. But all you have to do is put your mouse, put your pointer up here, and it's going to tell you what your hotkey is. So let me step through this. I want to set a counter here. This INT counter is set for 0. I'm going to add a watch window. So I'm going to add watch. And we see it up at the bottom now. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, let's get rid of the, do I need the second number, template, display? No, I'm going to go ahead and keep most of these. Temp number, I'm going to keep that. LBL display, I'm actually going to get rid of that. Delete that from the watch. INT counter, yes, I want that. Alright. The INT counter is going to keep up with the number of operators that I've hit. So at this point, when I step through this, I would expect to see the INT counter go to a 1. You can see my temp number is at 52. That's what I just entered. And now my INT counter is at -1. It should be a +1. So because I was able to look at this and see the values change, that clues me in that I've got a problem with my INT counter, and there it is. It's decrementing instead of incrementing. So let me stop and let me change the minus to a ++. I'll save my work there. And let's actually take the breakpoint out by clicking on top of the red button, and let's see how it works now. I'll take 52 and subtract from that 12. Now I want to divide. So when I hit divide, I should get 40 displayed. There we go. Divided by 2, the answer should be 20. And there we go. It was a simple logic error. It's just for demonstration. Now you can see that how we use the break mode and the watch window to help us find that logic error. Start off by establishing a break point. Click over into the gray area. Click over in the gray area here. Establish your breakpoint. You could also right-click on where you want to add it, on which line you want to add it, and come down and select breakpoint. Insert breakpoint. That's another way to do it if you're having a little trouble. and then just run it. That's where you enter brake mode, step through it, right-click on your variables to add a watch window so you can see the values change. And if you have any other questions, come see me.